very kind, you're very kind. I've had a lovely day today working with all the scratch poets, and everyone has done such an amazing job up here. So can I ask you to put your hands together for everyone who's shared poetry? They were better than that! Very good, yes indeed, whistling too. So, yeah, I'm a poet. I'm a poet from Manchester. It's joyous to be up here in Newcastle. I was at Jibber Jabber last night, and I said last night that I wondered whether Jibber Jabber had collected all the most handsome people of Newcastle, because the audience was so sexy. But looking about me tonight, I know that I was wrong. So I'm going to begin with a science poem, right? A poem about science. Of course, why wouldn't I? So it's about protein. And are there any scientists? Hands up if there's any. No. Oh my word, two! No. Brilliant. Okay, you can correct me on all my mispronunciation at the end. But all the facts are true. They must be. I got them all off Wikipedia. So, you know, factually sound science poem. It goes like this. Protein. It's a biochemical compound whose name Berzelius found. Von Voigt claimed flesh makes flesh. Sanger sequenced insulin, Peritz prized haemoglobin, and the Swedish were impressed. More studies on its benefits directed mutagenesis, as Weissman had foreseen. To give those claims such credence does not distract from this grievance. Where do vegans get protein? What exactly can you eat? Well, it can't be healthy. No meat! Such Shakespearean introspection between the facts to delve lament. B12 or not B12? Surely that must be the question. Well, it's simple eating sensible. The soybean lacks cholesterol, is easily fortified, and cooked can taste exceptional, tongue-tinglingly sensual. And yes, it will provide protein, as will peanut butter, black beans, flax seeds, pecans, almonds, lentils, and cashews. And yet, here is my beef, hearing debates on my belief. People who question what I choose. You see, I don't choose for pigs to feel. No, I don't just believe that their pain is real. That's fact. It's not myth. It's not needed. So can we, in evolution, swap those myths for resolution, see that cruelty superseded? The facts of protein's chemistry, their documents throughout history laid out plain and clear. So, I hopefully wait for an honest, heartfelt date when protein's myths will finally disappear. Thank you. You're very kind. Oh, I love you all. I would make any one of you my life partner. I love you that much. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to share one more free verse poem, but before I do, I'm going to share a short little limerick, because in the workshop, Ken asked me, what do you do if people don't laugh at your jokes? And we might find out at the end of this poem, Ken. We might find out. So a little limerick, quick limerick. I'm a vegan, I'm a gay vegan poet, possibly the greatest gay vegan poet in Manchester, at least. And here's a gay vegan limerick, right? So it'd be lovely if it made you laugh, if it made you throw back your heads and chortle and guffaw and hold your splitting sides. If it doesn't, I demand this. I demand at least a groan. Right? I demand that. Here it goes.
Oh.
I've not done it yet. I've not done it. Give me a chance. You might laugh. You might laugh. A vegan called Jack from round here said, I don't like being called queer. I just love chickpeas and tahini. So, please, I'm a homosexual, my dear. I know. If you want to read that limerick again and again, everything I perform tonight is in this book, Wizard. It's £8. The adventure game with dragons and monsters and things that go bump with in the night is a £5. If you can't afford it, I'd hate for you to suffer, for you to not have, because you all deserve a copy of my book. Be kind to yourselves. You know, I would hate to think of you not enjoying what you so richly deserve. So come and chat to me if you'd like to buy a copy of the book. This is my last poem for tonight, but I've got a website, just my name, DominicBerry.net. Please do check me out. Be my friend on Facebook, all of that. This is a poem about someone other than me. It's nice that anyone else poets write about someone who isn't ourselves. It's very rare, isn't it? But actually, all my poems tonight have been about people who aren't me. Check me. Maybe I'm getting, like, grown up. No, no. Right, I was going home one night and I passed a nightclub and I saw a woman, a young woman, a student, early 20s, working. She was working, doing a particular job in a particular way, dressed in a very particular outfit, and it was really upsetting to see that. You'll find out what it is through the poem. And I went home and composed what I'm about to share with you, describing what I'd seen and then writing what I imagined, what I hoped might have happened next. This poem's called Princess. She was not a real princess. On the corner of Midnight and Spirit, smiling a bent moonbeam, shaved armpits achingly sober, she was paid to stand and wait. You could have seen she was no princess in the snow white of her eye when he told her, "You are a princess," when he told her, "Show some thigh, flip that frown, wake up beauty, smell the coffee liqueur. We've got half-price booze and we're open till 4, so shout it loud, make me proud. Show some shoulder, lose that bra, bring the lads in, fill my bar." She didn't feel like a princess. On the corner of Midnight and Spilled Spirit staining, fumbling out flyers, smiling, smiling, felt like an origami swan made from unpaid bills, paid to stand and wait. This is a world that is never, ever going to want her skills. I mean, she could make you a crystal castle using just pasta and glue. Knew 12 ways to cheat at a Rubik's Cube. She could make up the best voices for pencils. But she worked for a bar in this strapless bra on the corner of Midnight and Empty. And 7 little men got too close. Boozy, schmoozy, handsy, shouty, licky, pukey and punch. Said hello. Hi! Ho! Hey, nice legs. When do they open? Hey, do you like chicken? This cock'll get you choking. Do not put out the goods if you're not selling too. If you were my daughter, I would still be bathing you. She knew she was not a princess. Loyal to her boss, her Prince Harming, she had faced these little men, these mice disguised as stallions, these rodents wrapped in beer-sticky manes. Nay, squeak, nay! The customer isn't always bright, but she was. Brighter than any crown. That was the day that she walked away. She walked away, and their taunts turned to fairy dust. Insults dissolved, shadows clouding to candy floss. She walked away, body full of sunrise, her skin a goosebump farm. Honk honk, clear the road, rip down that corner of midnight, spirit of Kate Bush, lion art, twilight, she, wow, wow, wow through morning, spirit to swift wind, blizzards of light hope quivered her lungs, Rubik's Cube squares flitted free her feet. Like Billie Jean, she walked away. And now she might be inventing the rechargeable biro. She might be baking the world's first daffodil pie. She might have become a princess. Or anything. Thank you very much. Cheers for
That's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time. I hope to see you next month. Cheers.